It's Week 13 of the National Football League, and we'll get to see the Eagles' leader at quarterback, as he's moved past 3,000 yards passing for the year and looking for more. It's the Eagles and the Bills, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
Well, the skies are clear, the sun is out, but don't be deceived. There's a big-time dip in the air on this crisp autumn day at Lincoln Financial Field. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here between the Buffalo Bills and the Philadelphia Eagles. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you take a look at the Eagles. Their run game has... With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Now it's Allen. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack. The start less than ideal as they already face a second and long. Another try after the first down sack. Allen dancing to his left. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is third and long. Now Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. Yards on the punt, return of 4, and it will be Eagles football, first and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground, and they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. The numbers for him from a week ago. Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
On second down, Bernard, and he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. The Eagles hit 10-1 now on the year, and they come in on the heels of yet another victory. That ran their win streak, Charles, up to 7 now.
And I think that last win, that established them and stamped them, to me, as Super Bowl frontrunners. They're playing with extreme confidence, and you need that in order to go all the way.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. They'll keep it on the ground. Bernard, and here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Up the middle they go. Bernard, and able to get this to the 24-yard line. They began the play at the 12. It's also a pickup of 12 for the first down. All runs on this drive so far. It's first and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Bernard. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 51 yards rushing for him in this one as he starts to draw nearer to a 1,500-yard campaign. So first and goal from the 9-yard line. Up the middle they go. Bernard. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A great play there. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
So here come the Bills out for their second drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
Now, this defense for the Eagles, they were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one. But 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. To return is Roberts. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And you see his numbers from a week ago. He was up over 100 yards then, and he's already hit pay dirt here once in this one.
We always talk about quarterbacks and receivers getting into rhythm, right? Really feeling good, finding each other downfield. I think running backs operate the same way. They can hit a good rhythm and a good stride, and he's carrying it over from last week.
Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. They run on 1st down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Bernard, and he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down and less than a yard. Now a handoff up the middle. Bernard, and he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. On 1st down, Bernard, and this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. On 2nd down now. Bernard, and the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 12-yard line. Up the middle they go. Bernard, and he's going to work this one down to about the 5. 95 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. On 2nd down, Bernard. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
Now a handoff up the middle. Bernard, and he's in for an Eagles touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Allen. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw, it's Allen. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
Hey, it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. But that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll run on first down. Bernard, and he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. Bernard, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 21-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Buffalo offense back out and ready to go. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
And he'll take it down to the 30-yard line. 115 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. On 2nd down now, Bernard down to about the 22 here. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, Bernard, and he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I'm guarantee you it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A great effort there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 28-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Bills offense and Josh Allen heading back out again. He's been picked off twice in this ball game already. We'll try to sort things out here as they begin with a first down. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. Room here to run. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A final shot before half for Allen. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've come to halftime here, past the halfway point of the season, and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action, set to begin the 3rd quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the 3rd quarter. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now. And I think they'll be on this as a middle drive on the way to a lopsided victory.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. And the ball is knocked out. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. But he has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
Allen going to throw. And he will find Davis. That's complete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Gabriel Davis, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 28-7 ball game. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. And out now come the Eagles. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, 2nd down.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards.
And this is caught, and he's in for the score, and his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 28. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Bills ready to take over. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
The third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Now Allen. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for Buffalo. That's a 43-yard punt, aided as well by a loss on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game...
And this is caught inside the 5. And he is into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now all his. That's an early touchdown grab for last week's NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He was so electric, and they talked about it all week long. Have to try to contain it.
And now for him, being able to focus on the task at hand and not just immediately assume that last week it totally carries over, but you got to like the start that he has, showing those great hands that we've seen from him throughout.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. And the Bills getting set to go. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Or win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like that.
His pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. 154 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. 2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Bernard. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Up the middle they go. Bernard. Yeah, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
Here we go.
Here we go on 4th down. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles get another another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Back onto the field now comes the Bills offense.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Throwing now is Allen. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he is going to have a Bills first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. On first down, Allen. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Looking to throw again on second down. Allen finding Knox there, complete. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Again, they'll throw with Allen.
And boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete.
Back to the air on second down. It's Allen.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
This offense on third down today, they've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Allen. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
He's got room at the 30.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play there on the catch and run. 33 yards.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Tap forward by Allen on the jet sweep.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10, mark him down at the 9. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Eagles defense able to hold. That one looks like he'll throw here. And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
To throw again on second down. Allen being chipped. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They're They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking deep downfield.
And this one dropped in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be. And now it's 4th down.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit.
So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession.
And this team continues to stake its claim as Super Bowl favorites. They are now eyeing an 8th straight win as they begin this drive here in the 4th quarter.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Letting one go deep for Roberts. It's caught at the 10. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
McPherson now for the extra point.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the 2 of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
This was a blowout supported by both sides of the ball today, Charles. It would be